Ray, we got a big match tonight, man. You're my best friend here at NWL, but I got to get a win tonight, man. I've lost singles matches. We've lost tag matches. I'm going to bring everything I got tonight to you, Ray.
I appreciate that, Gil. But I got a wife and kid at home, and I can't look at that little girl in her eyes and tell her daddy lost again. So I need this win, too.
Well, Ray, in that case, good luck tonight.
Good luck to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this singles contest is scheduled for one fall.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to the National Wrestling League YouTube internet exclusive, and we got one heck of a match for all the fans out here tonight. It is Gil Rogers taking on his friend, Lockdown Ray Briggs.
What a cute little couple these make. What a handshake. May the best man win. What is this, 1964? This isn't the real world now. People don't like each other like that now. But Gil Rogers says he's going to win. Ray's going to win. Unfortunately, one of these two losers has to win tonight.
Look at that. Some great fans here at ringside with the brand new Gil Rogers shirt, which you can pick up at shop.nwleague.com.
Now that does look good. I do like the Gil Rogers shirt. I'll put that over a little bit. But you know, Gil Rogers getting into the ring now, and he always looks good. I mean, I love his satin jacket, Ben, but I don't know who are you taking in this match?
It is not my job to pick somebody, but rather call the action.
You're a broadcast journalist.
That's correct. Call it right down the middle. And someone who always abides and goes right down the middle is Lockdown Ray Briggs.
Here's Ray Briggs. Hey, he does really good on his entrance dancing, Ben, but I don't really know if he's going to be able to come out here and take out a veteran like Gil Rogers. But you know what? Obviously, the athleticism of Ray Briggs is off the charts, so I don't know who to pick in this match. Usually, I don't like either of these guys. I don't know.
What, do you got money riding on this? Do you have to pick somebody to win? You can't just watch the action, call the action with me. You have to lay money down on the line or something. I don't get you, Ryan.
Yeah, what Ryan McGillicuddy does, what Ryan McGillicuddy wants to do, and going to Vegas and putting a little extra interest on my matches, and if I care about matches such as this, helps me sort of get through some of these.
Well, what's at stake here tonight is wins and losses, and that's what really matters here in the National Wrestling League. And both Gil Rogers and Lockdown Ray Briggs have yet to pick up a victory, so somebody's got to win tonight. So one of these guys is going to the pay window with their first win in the column here tonight.
Yeah, it is sort of a sad situation. It's come to this. You got Ofer versus Ofer. Somebody has to win. And look, both of these guys very loved by the fans, so obviously the fans have to be split like I am.
Oh, look, they just shook hands. That's exactly what you wanted to see to start off this great athletic contest here tonight.
Man, sportsmanship makes me sick.
Nice side headlock takeover. Nicely done by the quasi-rookie, if you will. Lockdown Ray Briggs has not been in this great sport for too long, but it proves every single time out. And Gil Rogers going for a quick pin here, sweeps out the legs, and Lockdown. Wow, we are at a stalemate here. Nice exchange of near pinfall attempts here tonight.
Man, that was fast and furious to start this match. Gil Rogers, he's keeping up with the athletic Ray Briggs.
Another sign of sportsmanship.
How many handshakes do we need in this match?
They're both good guys. They want to abide by the rules.
Okay.
And referee Nick Chin will make sure that the rules are called properly each and every time.
I only tell my mom I love her one time on the phone, not two.
Nice fireman's carry into an arm lock by the seasoned veteran of our great sport, Gil Rogers. And I have to think that it's only a matter of time, win, lose, or draw in this match for Gil Rogers, that he will string together some victories. That guy is that good.
Both these guys have obviously been on the bad luck streaks for each of them, but they're both gonna snap out of it at some point. Yeah, like we talked about, the veteran leadership of Gil, the athleticism of Ray Briggs, and you know the clashing of styles here really is interesting to watch, as both of these are keeping up on each other.
Gil Rogers with a nice arm lock. That was a beautiful kip up just moments ago by Gil Rogers. He's still, I mean, he's no spring chicken, but by no means is he not in the best shape of his life right now. Nice arm drag takeover.
Gil Rogers is in the prime of his career still. This guy still looks like $1 million. Look at this cover. Now, he still looks great. Ray Briggs, the ascending guy, he looks great. This guy, we've talked about his background, the football background that Ray brings, the athletic background that he brings into the world of professional wrestling. I mean, Gil Rogers, he has been trained by some of the best. Well,
number three handshake here tonight.
I think they're friends. I get it. They like each other. They don't want each other to get hurt.
Well, they're also former tag team partners, and I think that's what we're seeing right here. They know each other so well. They're matching move for move, hold for hold, because they've been down the road together. They know each other that well.
You know what
nice
I'm hoping,
drop.
Ben, I am come on, here's a cover. I am hoping that one of these two guys sees the light and just attacks the other one and just stabs the other one in the back so they can get his first victory.
Give me a break, Ryan. They can still have a fair right down the middle wrestling match and decide who the better man is tonight without resorting to those tactics, Ryan.
No,
you're absolutely out of line saying that.
We both know that if you want to get ahead in professional wrestling, you have to at some point backstab your friends. I mean, that's how you got this job.
Knife edge.
How did you get this job?
Because I am the best play-by-play man in the state of Missouri.
There's like 2 promotions here. Anyway,
nice
chops.
Nice knife edge chop by Lockdown Ray Briggs, trying to build some momentum. And once again, Gil Rogers with a beautiful snap suplex.
Here we go.
Going for a cover here. 2.
Thought Gil had it there. Ray Briggs saying no, wagging the finger. Maybe Ray Briggs showing a little bit of maybe he's upset. Maybe he doesn't want to put up with Gil Rogers and his over-the-top positive attitude anymore, because I know everybody out in the crowd likes to hear positivity about themselves, but frankly, as I've told you, Ben, it sort of just makes me sick, because that's not the real world I live in. I live in a world where people like that don't like each other. People like each other. That's not real. That's
a sad world view you have, but what's not sad is the positivity and determination that Gil Rogers always brings into the squared circle. And he had a firm chin lock on. Now looks like Ray Briggs is fighting his way out of it. Hard forearm strike to the face, make that 2. Ray Briggs going up and over Gil Rogers. Nice clothesline by Lockdown. Reverse elbow sends Gil Rogers down to the mat again, and there's that beautiful drop kick. Nicely executed by Lockdown Ray Briggs, and I defy anybody in the sport today that throws a better drop kick than Lockdown Ray Briggs.
Picture perfect by Briggs. I mean, we've talked about it. This guy can fly with the best of them. But look, Gil Rogers, though, he knows all the veteran tricks. Look at this suplex.
Beautiful butterfly suplex. Almost throws Briggs into the other corner.
Here we go.
What is he doing here? There's a patented monkey flip right out of the corner by Gil Rogers. I love Gil Rogers' moveset. Nice drop kick, because he always employs some of the moves that you don't see anymore, and that could throw off a lot of opponents.
That's the one thing I like about Gil. He brings back that old school qualities, the things that worked for decades. He still brings out. He doesn't need to go this newfangled stuff. Here we go.
Going off the top, cross body block misses. Ray Briggs moves out of the way just in the nick of time.
Look, what's Ray?
Looks like Ray Briggs might be setting up for that pick 6, although it hasn't led to a victory. Whoa, come on.
I love this guy, Devlin.
Oh, Devlin's on the stage. What is Devlin doing? He wasn't even supposed to be here tonight.
Hey, cowboy. I love this.
Oh, no. What is Devlin up to? Ray Briggs should know better. He's chasing Devlin
like
around the ring.
Stooges here. Why is Ray even chasing him? He didn't even get involved in the match yet.
Why is Ray Briggs chasing Devlin around? He needs to focus on his opponent, Gil Rogers. Now, look, Gil's telling him we got to get back in the ring. Referee Nick Chin is putting a count on him.
Guys, Devlin is doing exactly what he's been doing every week, whether it's on the video board or in person, getting in the head of both Ray Briggs and now Gil Rogers, and it's working.
Oh, now he's hiding behind one of our security staff. Real brave. He's real tough when he's on the video screen, but in person, he has to hide behind one of our... What is this?
And you should probably watch the count out. Losers!
Tell him to watch the count out. 10, that's it! Both locked down Ray Briggs and Gil Rogers.
Just when I thought one of these guys had to win their first match, something like this happens. How great is that?
Unbelievable. Gil Rogers and Lockdown Ray Briggs have battled to a double countout, and it's all because of that pest, Devlin.
No, it's all because they were dumb enough to jump outside the ring and chase him around. If they would have just fit.
Whoa, look who it is. It's Roscoe Leach. Roscoe Leach is coming out.
You want to talk about losers? This guy should join the ring. We got a whole ring full of them now.
The Leach Talent Agency is
He's over. He has no one in his agency. This is an agency if it's one person.
He says he has more than he has a handful of clients under his belt. Let's see what he has to say.
Some of these wrestlers to join the Leach Talent Agency. And I'm going to ask you one more time this week, Gil, Ray, are you ready to turn your careers around and start hanging some W's up on that wall?
like this guy's gonna bring it for him? Are you kidding me?
Leach throwing out a proposition here to both Gil Rogers and Ray Briggs.
Roscoe, this is a horrible time for your presentation.
It is.
Ray, I don't want anything to do with this. In the NWL, I'm going to do it on my own because that's the Gil Rogers way. I'm done with this.
Gil Rogers.
Well, that's a no.
All right, Gil. I got a feeling we'll be talking again real soon. Now, Ray, how about you? I could turn you in to the next LeBron Jordan. You see the stuff that I've done in this town for this wrestling league, for this city? I come out here about a month ago, and I gave Buddy Shepard the biggest stunner he'd ever felt in his life. Anybody like that?
That's true. He sent Buddy Shepard packing back to St. Louis.
That was a good moment.
What do you think? Take your time, Ray. Take your time.
Briggs actually smiling
You
this
can
time.
become a member of the premier pro wrestling talent agency in all of the land.
He's persistent. You got to give that to Roscoe.
Let me know, Ray.
He's horrible.
Oh, well, there you have it. Lockdown Ray Briggs is now a member of the Leach Talent Agency.
Locking it down with the Leach Talent Agency. Let's go backstage and fill out some paperwork, buddy.
Thank you for joining us this evening for the National Wrestling League. We'll see you next time.